දැන ගැනීමේ අයිතිය පිළිබඳ ලංකාවේ තියෙන නීතිමය තත්ත්වය මොකක්ද?
Well, we don't have a right to information specifically expressed in any legal provision or constitutional provision. But because the right to information is so important to democracy and to notions of accountability and good governance, a number of civil society groups have over the years urged the government to introduce a right to information or Freedom of Information Act. Unfortunately, there has been resistance to this from various governments, because when you give citizens the right to information, it basically empowers the people, gives the people power to scrutinize what government is doing, and no government would really want to introduce that sort of legal regime into Sri Lanka. One of the problems is with the right to information is that you also need to build up a certain attitudinal change on the part of not only politicians but also bureaucrats, and this also needs to be done. Given also the obsession that currently exists on the part of government with issues of national security, the overriding constitutional tradition that we have that governments are only concerned about executive convenience, that which makes it easy to govern. I think the campaign to introduce a right to information bill in Sri Lanka is going to be a long struggle, but I think it's important that we don't forget about this, we recognize its importance, and we work together to try and ensure that we have this change in our law and hopefully also in our political culture as soon as possible.
ලංකාවේ මොනවාරි මේ සම්බන්ධයෙන් ගත්තු ක්‍රියාමාර්ග තියෙනවද මේ නීතිය සම්මත කරන්න?
There was an attempt when there was the cohabitation government of President Kumaratunga and Prime Minister Vikramasinhe. The Law Commission of Sri Lanka, not surprisingly, came up with a very conservative draft that was going to allow for a certain amount of freedom of information, but with a whole host of exceptions. Civil society groups, including the Center